What's up, guys? This is SanchoWest, and welcome to a special mini breakdown of we're going to cover a couple things today. We're going to cover the Gnat Loadout, as you see here, which is the Silence Burst Pistol Marathon Runner 2, Fortitude 2, and Pistol Auto Zoom 2. Trust me, this is why I wanted to do this episode, because a lot of people were like, when I asked for the Troll Loadout for Friday Fan Loadout, which will come out on Friday, everyone was like, oh, let's give them the Burst Loadout, Burst Pistol with Pistol Auto Zoom. Wrong. I am the king. Pass life for life. Pistol Auto Zoom for life. Anyway, we're going to break down this loadout, and as well, it's something that I want to discuss of seeing 3 to 4 moves ahead versus 2, and causing the reaction, and not being reactive. So, let's go ahead and break down this match here on Checkpoint. Now, the purpose of this Gnat loadout, if you guys want to try this out, is to be super duper. Do people still say that? Super duper? Is super duper annoying in a way that I'm going to run around a lot. So this is a very veteran loadout. I'm not saying I'm a professional gamer. I don't get paid to play in tournaments, but I'm just saying it's just going to be super annoying. I want to make the enemy think that we're everywhere, that there's somebody here so they can slow down and think about it. So as you saw there, we're going to rewind real quick. I am sweeping through. This nice little sweep through is making them stop and aim while I bail. Now, the good thing is I have Fortitude 2, which allows me if I get hit and I heal myself, I get points. Continue on. Now, someone's going to surprise me right in the middle in a second here. I'm going to go ahead and craft a bomb. Making bombs. Now, the whole thing is not to always, with the Gnat loadout, is just to bite, not to completely kill. Sometimes you get kills, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you miss out executions right there. I thought I had that nice little skip bomb, but it apparently just fell short. So, as you saw there, I'm going to pause it right here. Let's look at the radar. 2 of my teammates are engaged. What you see right there, that means there's a firefight. The red dot is either someone shooting or someone running away. There's something happening. So, I'm going to use my 2 teammates who are now facing to the left. Granted, I don't know where this one person is on the right. I saw 2 on the listening mode, so we're going to continue on. I'm going to go ahead and flank up this right side right here. So what I did was I caused an action by throwing the bomb, making the guy retreat, and rather than sitting there and pressing at that same angle, I'm changing the angle. Continue on. All right, so now my teammates are engaging right there. One guy's running, which thank God he stopped. But I'm just being a little aggressive and walking. Get the nice little flank here. Being ultra aggressive. Do nice little dodging right there. Sometimes with the hunting rifle, it depends on the player's skill. Remember what I said. It's a game of rock, paper, scissors. And I'm going to be ultra aggressive. In Agility 2, I don't have first aid training, but it looks like I do because Agility 2 makes me ultra aggressive. I get the nice little flank. Taking advantage of the distraction. Taking advantage that they're shooting at my teammates. And that's the purpose of having Marathon Runner 2, is continuously finding the lanes. I see a red dot coming aggressively, so I'm going to go ahead and counter that move. Feint back left. I'm going to go ahead and just keep shooting. My goal is not to get the down with this loadout. I know that's strange to say. I just want to cause pressure. Just put pressure on someone. I know there's somebody in here. There's 2. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and run away. So, I think, I'm not saying that these are the best opponents. They're a little low level, they're a little green, but it still gives me the opportunity to be ultra aggressive. So, freeze it. Here we are. There's 3. Now, you'll all see that they're facing away from me. If you look at the radar, my teammates are on the top right, and this group is facing away. Now, it's completely unnecessary to use covert training in this aspect. If you know how to flank this way, you could just go ahead and walk over. Let's see what I do. I'm not quite remember. Knowing that I'm playing with an ultra aggressive loadout, I think I run in there like a wrecking ball. Here we go. Nope, I do what I exactly did. Just nice. Having a silenced weapon allows me to be very quiet, and they don't know the direction it's coming from. They'll just know it's getting shoot from behind. I'm gonna go ahead and get in quick jazz sport action. I'm hoping for multiple explosion right there.
Bombs armed. Heads up. One less strap to worry about.
I did get a hit markers, and I did get the execution. So now I know that they're all over here in this corner. And what I love about Pistol Auto Zoom 2, let's go ahead and rewind that. Pistol Auto Zoom 2 and the Burst Pistol is very, very secret, because you can control the kick. You see that? Look at the kick. It's absolutely nothing. nothing with pistol auto zoom, and the burst pistol. Let's continue on. And like what I like to do with this loadout is literally stick the gun in people's chest with it as much as possible. And once you get this bad boy fully upgraded, only takes about 2 to 3 bursts, depends on your placement. All right, not letting that guy get the pickup. He's booking it. There you go. That's what I like about the, again, pistol auto zoom and the burst pistol. No kick, easier control. Getting a nice bonus with the special execution.
Someone cover me while I take care of this. Almost done. Keep the pressure on.
And again, using 422, if I get down, I have the ability of someone to pick me up. It's just being annoying, having the other teammate waste time. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is trying to use your mind's eye, if that makes sense. Now, a lot of things I'm talking about are very meta and very weird, but I know if I explain it to you this way that hopefully you guys understand. Now, you saw on the left a little bit, and you see this guy. They're looking down. If you're looking at their silhouette, you know that they're looking down this alley. So just put yourself in that. Use your imagination, and use your problem solving in this aspect. Like, hopefully I'll get to cover. I'm going to try to cover more in detail, but I'm going to try to highlight a little bit here in this video regarding the flow chart. In fighting community, there's a thing called a flow chart where it's a very, very analytical or very, like, I guess, statistical way. I know that's what analytical means, but in the sense of like, if this person does that, you do this. So there's a lot of questions you have to ask yourself while you're playing to put yourself in the best odds. So they're looking down the alley, so I'm going to see if I could go ahead and get a nice flank. Because they're aiming, they're not going to see anything I do if I become ultra aggressive. So let's see what I do here. Continue on. Going for the nice walking flank because I know that their vision is skewed. They put bombs everywhere. So here I have the advantage. But I'm going to go ahead and throw a bomb to cause a reaction and get them right there. Let's go ahead and rewind that a bit. So I throw a bomb. I'm going to throw a bomb right there. And this is me causing a reaction. Knowing that he will see the icon as soon as I throw it, this is what you need to do with bombs. You throw them and lead them to a place where you want them to go. Sometimes you throw bombs and they're going to see them. That's the crappy thing about that icon, is they're going to see them and they're going to bolt like a deer. But if you use your bombs effectively, you will make them go into the direction you want them to go. I'm throwing him this way. He's going to only run to the right, to the left, to hit straight ahead. Rarely do people run backwards because the backwards is a weird way to bolt and you can't really sprint backwards that effectively. Continue on. So I throw the bomb. Boom. Knowing that he's going to go this way, get the clean shot. Get a nice headshot. Luckily, my teammate was there. Do a nice little MLG 360 spin. But as I was saying, is this flow chart, which I will do a better video on in terms of breaking that down, is just asking your questions as you go along. Do they have armor? No. Continue on. Do they have a hit stick? Back up. Are they by themselves? Yes. Push. Are you outnumbered? Yes. Run. Those kinds of things will help you guys be a better player. If you ask themselves and you answer them quickly as time goes on, you'll be able to assess situations a lot better and faster. Granted, again, skill kind of nerfs some of this flow chart, and I know I'm kind of getting really deep like Sancho. It's just a game, But, a lot of people, I'm a big firm believer in teaching in various different ways. We're going to pause it right here. Now, obviously, Online Gamer is done. There's really not much you can do. Sweet Pete has eyes on him. I got another guy who has eyes on him. So the most I could do is go ahead and this is a safe situation. Do we outnumber him? Yes. Proceed. I'm going to go for nice. Trying to get cause a reaction again. Now, what I did there, I'm going to go just a quick little rewind. Just a quick tip. Bombs and smokes and molotovs are a great way to back people up, to get them away, because they lets them know that you mean business. So you get them away and allow yourself to get the revive. Let's continue on. So I throw the bomb right there. Let that guy deal with that bomb while I pick up this guy. Especially if you have Reviver 1, Reviver 3. It's a very nice, easy thing to do. So now he thinks he's ready. That was just nice. That was just nice. Let's go rewind that. Just to show. Nothing to learn here. That's using your mind's eye, baby. Mind's eye. Decisive. Because you don't want people to know what you have. You don't want to see your mind. All right. Quick moment right here. We're going to pause it. I have armor. Do I have armor? Yes. They have boards. So I'll probably want to stay away. Right? I am not outnumbered. It's 2-on-2 at the moment in this area. So just depending on their skill, and I know that their skill level is low, and again, I'm playing ultra aggressive, I'm going to push this situation and see what happens. And go ahead and test them out just to scare them away. Oh, God. That kind of backfired on me a bit. I'm booking it. Wow, something's after me. So now I'm being chased. And that moment right there is I like to just bail and reset as fast as possible. Having Marathon Runner 2 ducking and diving, that does not do the case. The guy was after me. No doubt in my mind. But a good great start there, 8-9-0. But let me go ahead and cover something as well that I would like to cover more of. That the mentality I had in this game for the Gnat loadout was that I decided to be aggressive because I'm starting to really care about execution. You know what I'm saying? Execution to me is much more better. Not executions, not in the game, but execution. In a sense that I want to play really well. You know what I mean? Like, I want something done to the point where if I win or lose, doesn't matter. But if I play really well and I do what I wanted to do, if I set out for something like I'm going to do this and I do it and I'm accurate and what I did was awesome, then great. You know, that's what I want to do. And that's something that, oh no! That's why I try to be a good teammate, doing that MLG dodges. And that's what something like I learned from Justin Wong, who is a pro fighting game community. And he says, like, he doesn't care about what he does, is that he just wants his combos to come out clean. Oh, and I get lucky right here. I'm not going to lie. Nope, I don't get lucky. I'm getting a little careless. This is what happens throughout matches. I just get a little bit careless. But as I was saying, as I'm getting defeated, is I care about my execution. So if he does his inputs clean and his combos come out and he does what he wants to do during the match, then that's awesome. And that's what I wanted to do in this match, is I wanted to cause a reaction. And also, I want you guys to think like in combos, like mini combos, not necessarily weapons combos, but like, for example, this guy's up here. So I have different ways of attacking him. He doesn't know I'm still here because a lot of people don't use listening mode and look below them. So what I'm doing is just assessing the situation. He's obviously camping out the window. So I'm going to go up slowly and see what I could do here. He sees me. Doesn't matter. I get lucky. This is where heads-up battle skill comes into play. Upgrades. Nothing special here. But, again, the only thing special is the burst pistol and pistol auto zoom thing right there. Just simple. I was lucky to get the nice headshot swipes. Again, fully upgraded pistol auto zoom deadly. Knowing that my enemies are completely on the other side of the map, I'd go ahead and take this execution. And again, this loadout is really great at stacking up points. As you see there, I'm going to heal myself, and I get 55 points for healing myself. 55 points for just healing myself. That's very nice. And pistol auto zoom does the job done. It's just awesome. I can't explain how awesome it is to use this loadout. Because I get a PlayStation message. I get a lot of those. Guys, also, if you want to know, like, tweet me or Facebook me. That's the best way for me to come, reply to you. Twitter, PlayStation messages are very hard because I don't really look at them, and I just really hate the interface. Beyond that, all right, as I was saying, so we'll cover more of that mentality in a future episode. But right now, I'm not doing anything special. I'm throwing a smoke just in case his buddies are around. I think he did get lucky. I lost my armor. So I know there's a teammate down there. Here we go. Now this is badness, this part. I'm being aggressive. I'm pushing them back in this corner. I'm running around just to, like, throw them off. Like, oh my God, this guy's all over me. They're rushing me. Putting people in that mentality causes people to make mistakes if they're new to the game. So I went away. Now I walked back. Luckily, I missed his Molotov. This is where it goes crazy. Shot board. Having a silenced pistol help. This guy comes in to help. Wham! Smash down. Smash down city. Nice. Let's go ahead and rewind that moment just to see. I get lucky. Sometimes people usually overthrow mollies. That was a close molly. I was able to get away. I almost died. Couple of bursts. Nice board. Bam. Bam. This guy was stuck in the animation. I swear, animations in this game is very, very... as they say, you can exploit animations very well because people get stuck in them a lot. All right, the guy has a tactical. See, look at this. Just, if I get the jump on you with the burst pistol, And his bomb kills him. I almost died, but I ran behind the body. I don't know that if there's mechanics of that, of the bomb. Like if people are standing in front of you, do you get splash damage as much as, you know, is it universal? All right, this is such a situation. Now, I have a Molotov. Now this guy's upstairs, and he has, looks like a long rifle of some sort, maybe a tactical, most likely. And he is upstairs, and there's only really one place you could go upstairs, and that's that window. So, again, anticipation is king in this game. A lot of you guys love the Rolando videos, and the one thing that you guys get cut up on regarding Rolando videos is, oh my God, he uses a shotgun. But don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to his anticipation and his use of throwables. They get him out of a lot of sticky situations. So let's go ahead, and I know he's gonna go to the window. That's pretty much it. Let's fast forward. I know he's heading there. I double check again, and I just throw it. Without seeing him. There we go. Dunzo. I have plenty of bullets. They're in sudden death. They know where I am now. I'm on the radar. So, you know, at this point, I could be a little bit more lackadaisical with the lives. I got to pick up my blueberries. I know you guys are killing me every time about my blueberries. So this is me collecting blueberries for everybody. I was like, you know what? I will collect blueberries right now. Give me something to do. There you go. Everyone happy? All the blueberries are picked up almost. There's a couple I missed. But at this moment right now, I'm going to pause it right here. If you see that there's no firefights, let's look at the radar. If you see there's no firefights where your teammates are, then that means that half of the map is clear, or that area. So you got to assume that they spawn on the other side. I know it's pretty obvious to say, but sometimes you got to hear it. You can continue on. So pretty much a close match. Oh, God. So I got hit. And the only place you could get hit from that angle is the window. And that guy was previously in the window, so I'm going to go ahead and just act like I'm running away. Pick up a nice health kit, though.
I need some meds. Watch my 6.
Again, rocking 422. If you just hang around health kits, it's very nice. Because, again, you get 55 points. 55 points. There he is in the window as expected. So he's distracted.
They can't keep up with us.
And I'm going to be ultra aggressive. And this moment coming up is talking about causing the reaction. Putting people in places you want them to go. All right. So I know he's up there, and I know he's waiting for me because I ran underneath. So I'm running. I run up the stairs quickly. Do a quick feint. Let's go look at that again. Run. Let's look at it again. I'm going to run up the stairs quickly. Cause him to pop up on the radar. Feint down. Now he moves a little to the left perfectly. Right to where I want him. Actually, that was another guy. That was another guy. That was not Online Gamer. So, again. Color bars in his YouTube video covers this. Is using the radar. Using the radar to your advantage. Because people love looking at the radar. So I sprinted. Causing me to pop up on the mini-map. He looked over, noticed that someone must be on the stairs and they're being creepy. And I moved him in the perfect position to shoot him from the hole. Let's go ahead and proceed. Feint. Walk. You don't see me anymore. You're not in listening mode. You're most likely aiming, hard scoping. Boom. Get through your armor. Shoot you. Done. 16-2. What a great round. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this mini breakdown. It's over. Thank you guys so much. Comment below. Let me know what you think of the tactics I covered. Try your best at this loadout, and I'll see you on Friday. Fiend Loadout. And then see you guys try to troll me with the burst pistol and pistol auto zoom. I live the past life. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, yeah. Peace.